Hi, I'm Clint the Money Mint. We're going to talk about why your website doesn't matter on today's episode of Midas Touch Life TV. Now, I'm the co-author of Finding Your Fit, Unlocking the Mystery to Your Golden Dream Job or Business. And you may have heard me interviewed on a radio station, and that's how you found this video. Or you may have seen it shared as a retweet on one of the people you follow in this market that helps out small business owners. And I know this may be controversial when we talk about why your website doesn't matter on today's episode, because you may have spent $1,000, $2,500, $5,000 on your website. So you're certainly saying, what are you talking about, man? My website has to matter. And what I'm getting at is, I just talked with this realtor the other day. She had spent $2,500 to build what she thought was going to be a big fancy website. And she put the down payment. I think she paid about half down. The guy did a little bit of work for her. And then she paid another 25% of the total. And the guy basically disappeared. So she lost, what is that, roughly $2,000, $1,800 out of pocket, and still does not have a working website. And she's not getting any leads. She calls me up frustrated. I'm not getting any leads, not getting any phone calls off my website. And I looked at it, and it looks okay. A lot of small business owners go crazy getting real fancy and lots of flashy graphics. And instead, what you want to focus on is a good, clean, professional design. And so not get too carried away. And that can be done for anywhere from $500 to $1,000. But as the title of this episode, Why Your Website Doesn't Matter, to get to that, it doesn't matter without people coming to your website. So the promotion and the marketing of your website is the absolute master key. You could put up a crappy looking website that's just very basic built-in WordPress and find a free theme that looks decent and nothing flashy. And if you're putting 5,000, 10,000 people on that website every month, you're going to do a whole lot better and a whole lot more business than your competitor over here, who puts up the fanciest $10,000 graphic design award-winning website and only puts maybe 50 people or 20 people on his website. So the big key is the promotion, and that's where 90% of your budget should be focused, maybe even 95%. So say whatever budget you're starting out with, just carve out 95%, put it over here in the marketing and promotion bucket, and then take the other 5%, put it over here in the build my website bucket. Another thing you want to consider is make sure your website is mobile ready. That's why I recommend using WordPress, which is a free software, to build your website in, because they have another little free software that you can plug into WordPress. It's a free download. You plug right in, and it makes your website mobile ready. That way, when somebody is accessing your site from a smartphone or a tablet, then the website, when they access it, your website will ask basically what kind of device it is, and the smartphone will say, I'm a smartphone, and then your website will say, okay, since you've got that little software plug-in, serve this, since you're a smartphone, you get to see this type of my website, this display, which is built for smartphones. If it's a tablet, it'll say I'm a tablet. Your website will say, okay, great, here's the tablet version, so it displays nicely on your tablet. And of course, if they're using a desktop or a laptop, it'll tell them, okay, you can see this version of my website. So basically, it's going to look good on whatever screen size they're displaying on. And so that's the other consideration that makes it easy. So again, if you can, publish this out, retweet to your friends, and also stay tuned for next week's episode of Midas Touch Life TV.